All right, so let's have an amazing, well, I won't pass judgment on it. Let's have a hug and allow it to be amazing. So wherever you are physically, let go of that. Acknowledge that you are a beam of light shining forth from the divine core. You are a cell in the massive organism of the universe. And your role as a cell in the universe, just like every cell in your body has a role, your role is simply to perceive and to experience. We get caught up in thinking that, we need to plan to make sense. I don't mean to burst your bubble, but you are not the brain of the universe. You are a part of the nervous system of the universe. And you simply, all you need to do is receive and then be instructed. Now, in the same way that a triceratops had a lesser brain in its tail. Let me think of this a better example. Well, yeah. So we are like the lesser tail brain, and that we have certain conscious cognitive abilities because we're supposed to protect the cellular stuff around us. But let's not get carried away. We are not the big brain. We're just supposed to protect this as much as possible as we work to create harmony within the entire body. So let's give ourselves, our cell here, a squeeze. And have a moment of appreciation for this shell. All the experiences it feeds to us. All the awareness we're allowed to experience and appreciate. Let's be aware of the conscious identity that steers our cell through the universe. We are appreciative of the ego abilities that protect it and help it function. And we forgive our ego for getting a little too narrow focused in believing that we are in charge. We must steer, we must do, we must know, we must fight for what we think is. Not to say we don't need to do anything, we simply need to let go of the absolute perspective that we know what's best, instead to surrender to a larger flow. Surrender to ideas and directions of love, less so the specifics of action, and allow that direction to inform our actions. And so as we forgive ourselves the times in the past week when we have gotten caught up in our persona, in our to-do list, in our job title, we become aware that we are much, much more than that. Or more accurately, much less. All of those identities are like rough spots, little deposits on the inside of our straw. And as the cosmic energy flows through us, it impedes it. And as we forgive ourselves those little elements of identity and persona, we acknowledge that everyone that we've encountered this week is also struggling with that same thing, that same confusing hypnosis and layers of socialized beliefs, believing that those impediments that inside their straw is actually what they are. But we are not the impediments. We are not even the straw. We are the flow through the straw. And when we can surrender to that, we can feel the flow of the universe. We can feel the Tao. We can feel the direction towards harmony, towards balance, towards love, towards compassion. then all the other layers start to lose their rigidness. And so we take moments like now to remind ourselves that we are the flow. And we take these moments to recalibrate, so as we encounter obstacles in the week, we remember that those are just part of the game. So let's feel a part of the flow for a second. Actually, let's let go of our shoulders and extend our arms out and just receive the flow. Feel it flowing all the way through us, through your fingertips, from your toes, through your body, out the top of your head, shining out of you from every pore, shining into you in every pore. You are a straw. It is flowing through you. Let's grab ourselves again in appreciation for this crack into that consciousness, for this little peak of awareness, so that we can appreciate the gifts that are flooding us and flooding through us. Thank you, universe. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all the love warriors, happy Hug Nation. I love you. May this flow stay with you. May you be empowered and strengthened by all the people flowing. If you are on archive, may this flow into you now and strengthen you as you go into the world. You are now an ambassador. Every step you take, every smile, every eye contact, every word is infused with your job, which is ambassador of love.